Hey YouTube, this is Raven, aka V Ray Moody 1. I'm back again. Today is June 26, 2011, and this video is going to be all about some tips. This is mostly for anyone who wants to transition but it hasn't started yet, or wants to go natural and hasn't started yet, but really anybody can use these tips. First of all, the most important tip I can give you ever. Research, research, research. That is the most important thing I could ever say because it will make it so much easier for you to maintain your hair, keep your hair healthy, learn how to take care of it because going natural is totally different from having relaxed hair. It's a lot, not gonna say harder, it's just, it's different. And if you're not used to it, you won't know how to, um, do that, go about that. So, and and I'm gonna tell you guys why I say that. Because last year, August of 2010, I decided to go without relaxers for a while. I wasn't planning on going natural. I just was like, I'm just gonna stop getting relaxers for a while. 2 months after I, stopped getting relaxers, I decided to get kinky twists. The kinky twists were cool. And then while I had the kinky twists in, I decided that I was not gonna get any more perms at all. I was gonna go natural. The problem with that is I didn't do any research. So when I took the kinky twist out, I just let it breathe for a few days, kind of put it in a crinkly ponytail, and just left it. Um, combed it out and all that. But as soon as I washed it, my hair got tangled, matted. I didn't know what I was doing, so I called a hairstylist who, as well, is natural, and she was telling me to use a detangler, use some condition, and comb it out with a wide tooth comb. But none of it helped. Not even the detangler, excuse me. So I was frustrated. After 3 to 4 hours of trying to detangle, I gave up. I cut out all the matted and tangled hair, and I put a relaxer in my hair um, because I didn't know what I was doing. I didn't know anything. Like I hadn't researched anything. I hadn't looked anything up. Like nothing. And I'm glad I didn't continue to try to transition that way and not know what I was doing because my hair would not be healthy. It would probably be very, very damaged because I didn't know what I was doing. So this time, I'm gonna definitely go through with it. I'm going to stay on the right track. I've done a lot of research, so I'm gonna stick to it. Another thing I would say is don't just watch YouTube videos and say that's it. Don't just watch YouTube videos and think, oh, well, what worked for them is going to work for me because everyone's hair is different. So you need to do your own research because what might work for someone else, they might know something or did something um, that they knew of that they might not have put in the video that helped the product work or help whatever they did to their hair work, and you don't know that. So it might not work the same for you. So research because like I said, everyone's hair is different. What works for someone might not work for you. The next step, the next step is leave your hair alone. Do not be putting your hands in your hair. Everything I'm saying, that I'm telling you is all from experience. Don't keep putting your hands in your hair. Like, oh my, I know it is so exciting when you start to realize that you have a curl pattern or you start to see the difference in your hair. It is so exciting. But putting your hands in your hair will only cause breakage from manipulation. Um, and I can tell you that from my own experience. My hair, it's terrible because, well, it's not terrible, but it was terrible because my hair was breaking off because I always had my hands in my hair. So don't do that. The best way to make your hair grow is to leave it alone. That doesn't mean just let it look crazy, but don't just keep playing in your hair all day every day. The next tip is to trim your ends, and I say that because so many people are afraid that, oh my gosh, my hair is gonna be short. I'm not saying cut your hair, not at all. I'm saying clip your ends so that your ends won't be split. Because once your ends start to split, they're gonna split all the way up the shaft, and eventually it's gonna break off. And my sister is an example of that. She refuses to put any scissors in her hair, until last week when she decided to get her inch trimmed. Some of her hair is way longer, some of her hair is shorter, and it's different lengths at all parts of her hair, and you can tell where her hair is broken off. Some of her ends, they're completely dead and just, it looks, you can tell it's broken off and damaged. So that is very, very important. Um, it's up to you how often you want to do it. It's recommended that you do it every 6 to 8 weeks, but it's up to you. I wouldn't cut more than a fourth of an inch, a half of an inch, because it's not necessary. Especially, I would do about a fourth of an inch because if you cut too much off of it, if you keep continually to cut a whole lot of your hair off, and your hair's not growing as fast as you're cutting it off, it's gonna look like your hair is not growing because before it can even grow, you're cutting it off. But a misconception is that your hair grows when you cut it. It's not true. It just keeps it from breaking off. Another tip is not to use a whole lot of heat. I'm gonna go throughout my whole transition without using heat unless I 100% have to. Like if I don't have a protective style like kinky twist or cynical twist or braids or whatever. If I don't have one of those protective styles and I need to go somewhere formal, I'm gonna flat iron my hair. But that's gonna be very, very rare, and I don't think that's gonna happen at all. Um, but yeah, it'll have to be an emergency for me to put some heat in my hair because I want to make sure that my curl pattern does not change at all. Um, yeah, so I will not be dyeing my hair. I will not be doing anything that can alter my hair at all. Um, so and if you do, if you do use heat, use your heat protectant to make the risk less of your hair being damaged. My last tip, because I'm already at 7 minutes, is do not, under any circumstances, I did this, but I was seeing so many different products on YouTube, and I was like, oh, well, that does that for her hair? Oh my gosh, she said it works too. It works for her too. I would see products and it would work for different people, and so I would go out and buy it. I was spending $30 to $50 a month on hair care products, literally. I've spent over $200 within the last few months. On hair care products. I became a product junkie. I'm not a product junkie anymore, but still, I was buying products because I felt like, oh, well, it worked for someone else, so it should work for me. That's a very common misconception because everyone's hair is different, and what might work for one person might not work for you. What might work for like 10 people, it still might not work for you. Um, it's okay to go out and buy products. Because you are going to need to start switching up some stuff because you're transitioning. Because things that work for relaxed hair may not work for natural hair or transition hair. And I've realized that with some of my products. But don't just go out and buy a whole bunch of different products because it's a waste of money, it's a waste of time, and your hair um, might change once you are completely natural. So you might have products, like I have products that I probably will never use again. So with that said, don't waste your money and go out and buy a whole bunch of products because it's really not necessary. Oh, I don't know how I forgot this one. Um, it's the last tip I'm gonna tell you is make sure you have support. I don't really have the support from my family, just to be honest. Like my family doesn't think I'm gonna follow through with it because I am such a girly girl. They're gonna be like, oh, she's more worried about how she looks. They really don't understand that I could care less because I'm not doing this to make someone like me. I'm not doing this to uh, for people to like my hair. I'm not doing it for the appearance. I'm not doing it for what other people might think. I could care less. I'm doing this because my hair stops at a certain length when it's relaxed. So clearly to me that says my hair is not as healthy as it could be. So I'm going to transition until I'm natural. Um, and this is really all about a healthy hair journey. It's not about really. It's not even about having naturally curly hair or naturally kinky hair. It's about healthy hair. So make sure you have the support. If you need to, your support can be YouTube, because mine is. I'll look at videos and I'm like, oh, well, she went through the same thing I'm going through right now. So I know that I'm not the only one out there. So I'll research whatever issue it is and I'll, fix the issue that way. But make sure you have support because it's going to get hard. It's going to get frustrating, especially if you're transitioning and not going to do the big chop because it's going to be hard to manage some of it. So with that said, because I'm coming up on 10 minutes, thank you guys for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Any questions, let me know. And I will see you my computer's going off. Okay, and I will see you guys later. I'm getting ready to upload another video once I upload this one about some of the hair products that I use. So, just, I will keep you guys updated. I'll regularly put videos up on my channel. Once again, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.